That's not a crucifix. A crucifix has Jesus' body on it. This is a cross. Okay. Well, I'm gonna die anyway, so please help me for the love of God. So loved the world he gave his only son. I guess that's what I give. You know what? Come for me. Okay, well, what was the point of this? Fine. Oh, that would be why she's hiding stuff. Okay, well, this is probably why okay, this is not a good idea. Goodbye. Hello, who are you, Oscar? What do you want? To come back. Oh, no, you won't. I knew. I'm just gonna. There's gonna be demons for sure now. Here's the other end of it. Anything juicy? I mean, cigarettes. Oh, yeah, that's definitely locker worthy. Lonnie 94.
Lonnie came over today, but everything was different. She was sitting at my desk chair, and she wouldn't look at me. Finally, I asked her what was going on. She said she felt like she'd done something wrong that night in the city. Like I must think. But I said no. There was nothing wrong. I just wanted to say. But I couldn't find the words. I felt like I was gonna cry, but I wasn't sad. She got up and sat next to me on the bed. I looked at her. Lonnie, do you think you could ever... And that's when she kissed me.
Well, ma'am, I am going to put these cigarettes also with the Ouija board. I cannot believe this. Oh, stolen shirts. Dang. What are you gonna do with those? Just leave them in here then? Sam. Gentleman, the magazine for men. Like daughter, like father. Okay. Basement key. Oh. Oh no. I don't. That's also how I feel about having to go into the basement. I want a big picture of that. Okay. Alrighty, I feel like I'm gonna see some sort of dead body. You gonna blow this one out too? That's a lot of stairs. Okay. Potato chips. Dear Samantha, I would like to cordially thank you for having me to your abode for the Thanksgiving holiday with your lovely family. I enjoyed the flavorful potatoes. And also, it was weird being around your parents for that long, but it was pretty funny how impossible it is for your dad not to be awkward for more than 30 seconds at a time. Very cordially yours, your close friend and confidant, Lonnie D. That kind of looks like the Pringles man and Monopoly man had a baby. Dear Miss DeSoto, allow me to take this opportunity to thank you in kind for being such a gracious host of the festivities at your father's estate following the aforementioned meal with my parents. Your family's Thanksgiving feast was the more enjoyable of the two events, I must say. I especially appreciated the time I spent with your grandmother, who is a lovely woman with sterling taste and a refined air. Let's do it again. Same time next year, shall we? Indeed. Madame Samantha L. Greenbrier. Okay. Awesome.
It's different now. I mean, we still hang out all the time like before. But now when no one else is around, well, you know, so you could say we're dating. But it's secret. Secret dating? I don't know. I mean, I guess that's the real difference. Now when we get off the phone or go home for the night, or it's just quiet and we're alone, we say I love you.
Isn't she like 14? Maybe I'm wrong. Why is there not another light? It's just rude. Dear Samantha Greenbrier, Office of Admissions and Financial Aid, we would like to congratulate you on your acceptance to the creative writing track of the Reed College Summer Program for Young Scholars. Based on your portfolio and academic record, we are also pleased to offer you financial aid to cover 75% of the summer's program's tuition and fees. The attached documentation contains specifics regarding your schedule, optional secondary track sessions, and dormitory assignment. So maybe she's not? I thought,
I'm so stupid sometimes. I was telling Lonnie that I got into my college summer program thing,
just for summer.
and I was all making plans like, you should come visit me, stay in my dorm room. But she said, Sam, I ship out on June 6th. I was like, ship out?
Oh.
To where? She said, to basic training. What did you think I was doing all that ROTC stuff for? I guess she's been planning to join the army right after high school since she was like 12. And I guess she's really going to do it.
Well, she wears the
So
outfits.
I was like, after graduation, I'm just never going to see you again? She said, let's just have fun while we can.
Ooh, that's not gonna end well. I feel like I missed stuff. I hate how dark it is. Like, I know it's atmosphere, but Under the Soto to Sam. Dear Sam, I am so happy you like the drawing. I was thinking of us when I drew it. I know you'd be able to tell. You'd love Mexico, I think, probably. The nature here is totally different than back home. I keep thinking about Allegra and the first mate lost on a mysterious island where even the plants are out to get them. Okay, so it is part of it. And then I think of them together out there in the wilderness together, and I start thinking of you again. I lie here in bed and I can almost feel you. I've been trying to save it up for when we're together again. I haven't done a good job, okay? But I tried. Oh, okay. Okay, enough about that. Your last letter got me to the day before we start driving back north. We'll be racing this letter home. If I get home first, we can read it together. And yes, I'm taking tons of photos. We'll have to spend so much time together in the dark room. To Amor, Lonnie. Sorry for butchering the Spanish. Set list, role model, authority, main squeeze, telling stories, instruction, first mate, self, Girl Scouts, denial. Girl Scouts, the band formerly known as Cub Scouts. Huh.
Todd's band lost their singer. Todd said he sucked. Lonnie said he got sick of Todd's shit, and he was complaining about needing a new singer. So Lonnie was like, I can sing. And they were all kind of like, you can? And she was like, probably. But she's been rehearsing with them for like a week now. And I finally got to see them play in Todd's basement today. And she's actually really amazing. And I feel so proud when she's on stage. Being in awe of someone you love. So everybody knows it's like a temporary situation till she ships out in June. But till then, I'm gonna be at every single show.
I guess I should say I didn't read much of the description, so I don't know if it's gonna have any sort of like bad things in it. Rebecca said. They're gonna make me go all the way. Nope, I fall for it every time. I guess if anybody wants to look it up, I don't know. I'm not falling for it. I had to re-upload and it took hours. No. Well, that's a shame. Too bad I'm not going in there. What am I supposed to do? Oh, I think that's Mom's stuff. Thank you for sending along a copy of your newly published book, an author's first published manuscript. It's a momentous occasion. I read it this afternoon. I certainly recognized my son in the subject matter. An author's work is the externalization of that which he holds dear and that which he fears. And in this respect I believe your work was successful, but the lens through which the personal shone was needlessly clouded by genre cliches and impossible dime store science fictional de ex machina. I congratulate you on the surviving the great ordeal that is publication, and rest assured that readers of your chosen genre will lap up copies hungrily, but I urge you to shed artifice. You can do better. With a father's love and encouragement. Dang. Hey, are you the new girl, Sam? I'm Tommy. I'm at the back behind you. Wave if you get this and write back. Hi, Tommy. Yes, I'm Samantha, and yes, I'm new. What's up? I just thought since you're new, maybe you could use a friend. I don't have a lot of friends either, and so I thought I'd ask something if you don't mind. Yes or no? No, I don't mind. What do you want to ask? Was it just your uncle who went psycho, or does it run in the family? Dang. Kids are cruel. How did I miss this room? Oh my god. Can't do that. Book. Mason's Pharmacy. 6 months. Boone County Register, Friday, December 10th, 1965. Mason's Pharmacy changes hands. The shoppers of Main Street were surprised today at the announcement that Mason's Pharmacy would change ownership for the first time since it opened 10 years ago. Rumors swirled that the sudden sale of the pharmacy was transacted for a song. When asked about speculation that the deal had been signed for as little as $1, Mr. Samuel Onstein, Oscar Mason's longtime assistant and new proprietor of Mason's Pharmacy, told the Register, "The specifics will remain between myself and Mr. Masson. Mr. Masson has taken sick and was unavailable for comment. Masson's Pharmacy still located on Main Street but under new management." Are these? Sweet. Okay. Oil of ugh. Where's the hydrogen ugh. Why would you lock these up? Where's the good stuff? I don't know what any of this means. Just say constipation. Oscar Mason to Mary Greenbrier. But it said return to sender. Dear sister, I write what shall be my last appeal to go unanswered, one way or the other. I feel a prisoner, as... Oh. Dear sister, I write what shall be my last appeal to go unanswered, one way or the other. I feel a prisoner, as on an island with no jailer, no human soul for commune, only one mind examining itself, endlessly, searching for relief. In the years since transgression, I have sought no absolution, only bare forgiveness. In good faith, I have removed myself from all temptation, sacrificed to prove my commitment however I can imagine. Since mother's passing, I have yearned for nothing more than the acknowledgement of my own kin, to be treated as human again, to breathe the air of human spirit once more. By grace even, a wretch like me could be saved. But I do not expect it. If not response is received, I shall henceforth accept my sentence, and one day simply cease to be. With a brother's love always. Oscar. Huh. Ooh, there it is. Morphing. Just... I can see why he liked these up, but like... constipation medicine. Okay, let's... That's a little scary. Hey Sam, I'm writing to you from Multnomah Falls. I'm here on a stupid class trip, which is stupid because it's March and I don't know if anyone running the school has been to Oregon, but it's cold and rainy as shit in March. Wish you were here. Oh wait, you are here because I'm writing this to you in the gift shop. Oh shit, here you come. L.
They tell you to stick with the group on field trips, Katie. There's a reason for that. Lonnie and I snuck off on the side paths at Multnomah Falls and got a little lost. Okay, a lot lost. Like, for hours. Right before the bus left, we found a trail and came running down the path, soaked and covered in mud, shouting for the bus not to leave. The school called home. Mom and Dad said, "You didn't get into trouble like this before you met that Lonnie girl." But I don't think they know about us. The kids at school, though, I'm really afraid that's a whole other story. Stick with the group, Katie. Stick with the group.
That's a lie to mom and dad situation, but it was so worth it. The girls on stage were just so loud and real and awesome, and everyone was moving together like one huge tide of sound.
The Psycho Girl House. The coolest stuff about being the Psycho House Girl. Cool thing number 1. Everybody in the hall thinking you don't know they're looking at you and whispering as you walk past because I guess they haven't heard of Peripheral. Oh. Costumes, skeletons and devils. Cheerleaders from the Smells Like Teen Spirit video. One girl dressed as Jackie Kennedy. Woman Outlaws. This will show you who runs things around this joint. She's tougher than a wild Mustang. No female's gonna tell me yang. We get a tape under one and a sock under the other. I just feel like, oh, it's funny. I don't know why I keep falling for it. I thought maybe it would be, oh, it actually says what's on it. Ugh, who would have thought? Girl Justice Now, Kicking Against the Patriarchy, The Great Goodfellow Riot of 95, issue number 1. More potato chips. Oh. Dear Miss Greenbrier, I appreciate the time and effort you put into writing your letter. It showed initiative and was well written, but it does not change my mind on this matter. While I understand that Miss DeSoto is a friend of yours, the fact of the matter is that she defaced the school property with profanity. The fact that she allegedly defaced her own locker in retaliation for another student doing the same to yours is immaterial. As to your complaint that no other student has been punished for their part in this incident, the fact that no guilty party has come forward, and there has been no convincing evidence as to who it might have been that defaced your locker. In other words, there is no one to punish. I would suggest letting this issue drop, as it will only bring more unwanted attention to yourself, which is, I believe, is what you claim began this whole incident in the first place. Sincerely, Principal Sheldon Grossman.
I don't get Lonnie sometimes. Like, her band, and our zine, and her hair, and everything are all anti-authority. But I watch her in JROTC, and she's doing drills in perfect formation, following orders, no question. And there's all this stuff in the news about don't ask, don't tell. Like, she's going to join the army and then have to lie? about who she is. She said they don't need to know what they don't need to know, like it was no big deal. This from the girl who trashed her locker to, like, defend my honor. I've learned when to stop arguing, though. I don't think Lonnie even gets Lonnie sometimes.
Come on. Oh, there we go. Guardian angels up above, bless this house with lots of love. Offer of promotion. Dear Head Conservationist Greenbrier, due to your exemplary management of the Flintlock prescribed burn operation last year and the service's need for experienced personnel to direct regional operations, we would like to offer you the position of Regional Conservation Management Director, responsible for operations throughout the northwestern Oregon. Located at 128 Bullhorn Road, your assistance would be sought in selecting a ranger to fill your former post. Please respond as soon as possible regarding your decision. We very much look forward to your reply. Signed, Bruce Pendleton, 2895. Yes. Hey Lonnie, sorry my mom was such a bitch last night. She's hardly ever around since her forest is like an hour away. And then when she is home, she takes it out on you. Like, because you're not a member of the family, she knows you won't call her on it, and I'm sorry. Haha, it's okay. I know she's just jealous of our cool and freewheeling lifestyles. I feel sorry for you. I'm lucky. My mom lives in Florida. You have to have a mom every day. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring the mom thing up like that. I know I shouldn't complain. No, I'm being totally serious. My mom is a psycho. Christian and her new husband, Don, is a complete tool. Living in Florida with him is her eternal punishment on my mind. So, you wouldn't rather live with your mom in Florida? No. And it takes up the entire... "102 Kink FM presents Earth, Wind, and Fire Civic Auditorium, Thursday, February 23rd, 1995, 8 p.m. Sam, the skull was the coolest thing I found in Mexico, and it was like $3 American. I love it. Merry Xmas. Miss you. L. P.S. Treasure it always." I want to see that. What's the second purse? Probably she is consistent with style. Manual for Forestry Research and Education. Tuchelma County Forest Service. Hi, Jan. I got 2 tickets for EWF on Thursday, but my girlfriend says she doesn't want to go. Her taste in music rears its ugly head again. So that leaves me with an extra ticket that I thought you might be interested in. More fun than clearing brush in the freezing rain, right? Rick. Ooh. Under. Disciplinary referral. Samantha Greenbrier. Referred to by Marcus. Distributing inappropriate materials on school grounds. Sam, since you refused to hear us out this afternoon, your mother and I are putting this in writing so we are absolutely clear. You are grounded for the rest of the month from social and telephone privileges and from using your car for anything but going to and from school. We understand what you are going through, but we can't allow you to continue with this kind of behavior at school. And clearly, once your privileges are reinstated, we can't allow you to have your bedroom door closed again while Lonnie is at the house. This is the last word on the matter. Get back on course so this won't have to happen again. Dad. Who walked in on something.
I had an interesting talk with Mom and Dad tonight. One you were never gonna need to have. I mean, you've known, right? I've known. I've known since, like, She-Ra. Mom and Dad didn't, I guess. But they saw the zine and the stuff on the locker, and they were like, is there something we should know about you and Lonnie? And so here's the thing. I was prepared for them to be mad, or disappointed, or start crying, or something, but they were just in denial. You're too young to know what you want. You and Lonnie are just good friends. You just haven't met the right boy. It's a phase. That's what I didn't see coming. That they wouldn't even respect me enough to believe me. Well, joke's on them, because they're in for one very long phase.
Hi, Mom, Dad, and Sam. The Vatican is weird. As you can see, the Catholic Church still has a lot of money left over from the Middle Ages. I've gotten to see all of the art, including the Sistine Chapel ceiling and sculptures by Michelangelo, Donatello, and the rest of the Ninja Turtles. Mom, we'll have to come back together. I would love to be here with someone who really appreciates the history behind everything. Also, Sam, they have various relics, as in pieces of important dead people, so you should come too. Next stop, Barcelona. Calm down, Dad. I won't be gored by a bull. Probably. Love, Katie. No buts in heaven. The Accidental Warrior by Terrence L. Greenbrier. Don't give it up, honey. Oh. A book manuscript. The Accidental Savior by Terrence L. Greenbrier, another unknown dimension literature discovery. It's just more music. Oh man, this refrigerator. My grandma had like the exact same one, except for it had black accents. Oh my. Mr. and Miss Jonathan Blair request your honor of your presence at the marriage of their daughter, Helen Margaret, to Mr. Richards Pattermock. Sunday the 4th of June. Congratulations on your new position. Having received your formal acceptance letter, I write to congratulate you on your new position as Regional Conservation Director of the State Forestry Service. We wish you luck in your final weeks at Flintlock National Forest, and very much look forward to welcoming you to your new desk in the State Forestry Office at 8 a.m. on May 1st. I'll be nice and put that one back, just in case someone calls. I don't know. This is what you get for buying creamy peanut butter. Samantha and Daniel were in the woods one day. It was sunny and they were on an adventure, but they went to the bad part of the wood and it got dark. Daniel said, "Are you scarred?" No. So Samantha said, "No." "Are you?" They laughed and went more into the bad part. Then they went to a part that never there before, and there was a ship, a pirate ship, on an ocean. Samantha and I'll be okay. I can't read this. It's just gonna really mess up my ability to read the entire rest of the time I play. It's badly misspelled, but it looks like it's because it was done by a kid.
Daniel finally came over to get his game. I'd been dreading it. But he brought this story with him that I wrote when we were little.
Oh, Daniel.
I started reading it, and then there I was, crying at the kitchen table. He asked what was wrong, and I was thinking about how we used to be friends, how much I'd taken for granted. But instead, I told him about school, and Dad, and Lonnie, and then how sorry I was that I wasn't his friend anymore. He gave me a hug and said it was going to be okay. And for some reason, I almost believed him.
Dear Mr. Greenbrier, first, let me say that I hope this missive finds you well. Hell, it feels like a goddamn miracle that it finds you all at all. Do you know how long we've been trying to track you down? Worry not, we aren't the feds, the men in black, or any sort of creeping fascist hobgoblins. In fact, we're on your side. Let me start from the beginning. Unknown Dimension is what you might call a specialist publishing house. We traffic in the weird, the ahead of its time, the lost but not forgotten by a small but dedicated group of plugged-in bibliophiles type of out there mass market shunning visionary expression that refuses to be taken on anything but its own terms. We've had an unparalleled run since our inception 4 years ago, unearthing and reviving Christ, or Zombie, like timeless works such as N. Investment's Message of the Snakeman, It's Inside Me, by Jens Keller, and Emil Krieger's oft-banned Venusian Flesh Traders. But ever since we discovered tattered copies of your Accidental series at a church rummage sale in Long Branch, New Jersey, we've been trying to track down the author of this weird and dark American outsider art. John Russell, mild-mannered insurance agent by day, reckless history revising sociopath by night. In the twisted peacekeeper that modern suburban America deserves, it is our mission to bring him back to life. We want your permission to reprint the work, since your original publisher, Mercury Books, folded a decade ago. We want you to supply a new foreword to the books to appear in brand new editions of The Accidental Savior and The Accidental Pariah, to be produced by Unknown Dimension as a limited run and marketed directly to our highly discerning customer base. We look forward to embarking with you and to thrusting your work screaming back into the sweating palms of an unsuspecting American public. It's about time. Sam, your mother and I will be away for a long weekend celebrating our anniversary June 3 to 7. We will be camping in the gorge, but we will give you a call on the way home. Sorry for the kitchen is still mid-renovation. Never trust a contractor. $40 is on the table to order a pizza while we're gone. Be good. They're not here. Although it doesn't say what day it is today.
I asked Lonnie what she had to do to get ready to ship out for basic training. She said, not a lot really. You're not allowed to bring anything with you. You have no possessions, no contact with the outside world while you're in basic. You just train hard every day, and then you deploy from there. So, they'll just send her away. To who knows where. The other side of the country, the other side of the world. My mind, can't process it. That she's really going to be gone. Just gone.
Couples counseling retreat. Oh, that's where they are. Wonder if she did something because there was that note that implies. But, of course that's... The accidental human. Okay. Oh. From the pen of Terrence L. Greenbrier. Dear Cass, I can't tell you what a joy it is to see John Russell back in print. Very much for sending along copies of the new editions. The cover art is really something. I know you said that Unknown Dimension isn't in the business of printing new material, but this revived interest in my work has brought on a wave of inspiration, resulting in a manuscript that complete John Russell's journey, which I think you might find intriguing. It is reflective and introspective without forgetting the excitement and weirdness that Unknown Dimension readers expect. I hope this might be an exciting new direction for Unknown Dimension to pursue. At the very least, I am grateful that John Russell's adventures didn't come to an end quite like I thought they had. My thanks and regards. It's been almost 20 years since John Russell heard the call. Twice he saved a president's life. He practically forgotten the days of the future of danger and excitement, the days where he mattered. So when that familiar rip in time opens in front of him and his handlers peer out, he doesn't hesitate. Is the president in danger? No. The life you save this time will be your own. Where we'll do it. Secret door under the stairs. Midnight, June 5th. Final preparations complete. So that would make sense why there's a... Okay, so there's a secret door off the foyer.
We agreed our last night together would be our happiest ever, and we'd forget tomorrow was going to come at all. It worked for a while. We had a good time seeing Oscar off, then ran up to the attic to look through our photos, to find one for Lonnie to take with her. And looking at them, I realized they were all in the past, and there wouldn't be any more. And I didn't know what I was going to do. And I cried, and she held me. She said she knew it was hard, but life would move on. I said I didn't want my life to keep moving without her. That's when she cried too. I was so exhausted. I must have fallen asleep like that, in her arms. In the morning, I woke up, and I was finally alone.
Hi,
Mom, Dad, and Sam. I have had a wonderful time on the beaches of Barcelona. Dad and Sam, I think you would like the gaudy architecture. It is from a strange alien world. I am headed to my final destination, Amsterdam. For how long? That depends. I am running low on money. I will look for a cheap standby ticket and call you when I'm headed home. Sorry for the short notice. Can't wait to see you all again. It'll be good to be home. Love, Katie. That would be why it all happened like this. I thought I was just missing something. Fire.
Lonnie had her going away show with her band tonight. She's so incredible on stage. When she was singing, I could practically forget everything. That we only had 48 hours left. That I don't know what comes next. That I can't live without her. Then she dedicated the last song to me. And I couldn't take it. I was out on the curb in the alley, sobbing till my ribs hurt. I would follow her anywhere, Katie. But I can't. Where she's going. After a long time, she found me. She said she was sorry. She said, I wish things could be different. I just wanted to make you happy. I said, I don't think you can anymore.
I'm a very emotional person, so like, I may or may not cry. What a cool house to have. Oh, that might be why it's haunted. Oh. It would also explain why that not crucifix burned. That would explain why that not crucifix exploded that light bulb. Oh. Okay, well, I don't know who you are. Guess this would be who you, Oscar. Oh. Well, hell yeah. Fuel for the winners. That's like one of my favorite.
The sunset light in this house is the saddest thing I've ever seen. I just want to sleep. When I'm in the attic, it almost feels like Lonnie could still be here. She's just downstairs. I'm just waiting to hear her pull down the hatch and come running up. Maybe I'll go up to the attic and wait.
Sam, I'll always remember what we had. Stay strong, kick ass. I love you, Lonnie.
my god. Katie, I fell asleep in the attic, in Lonnie and my old spot, and I missed the first 2 calls. I just barely caught the 3rd one before the machine got it. And it was Lonnie, on a payphone. She'd been on the bus to Basic, and she said she couldn't think of anything but me and us, and that she couldn't go through with it, with the army and being a part and all of it. And so she got off the bus in Salem. She said, "Sam, I want you to pack up everything you can and get in your car and come find me. And let's just drive until we find somewhere for us." And she asked me if I could do that. And I said yes. Yes.
Well, she's got to be at least 18, right? To be shipped off, so... Not sure. Oh, it's the dark room. That looks like something 2 teenagers would take, because that's something I probably would have done. Okay. Letters to Katie.
Katie, I'm so sorry that I can't be there to see you in person, that I can't tell you all this myself. But I hope as you read this journal and you think back, that you'll understand why I had to do what I did. And that you won't be sad, and you won't hate me, and you'll just know that I am where I need to be. I love you so much, Katie. I'll see you again, someday.
What? That was the game. I'm not sure what I expected. I think I went into it expecting this, but as we went along, I was kind of immersed into it. But I did enjoy the game, and I hope you guys did too. And I hope to see you guys soon. Thank you.